Additional warning, if you're anywhere between the camera and the corners of the stage, you will be filmed. All right. Okay, so officially good morning and welcome to the 2026 Wikimedia Hackathon. It is a pleasure to have you here. Yeah. Awesome. If I haven't spoken to you before, I'm Bea, and I'm a member of the developer outreach team at the Wikimedia Foundation. As we get started today, to give you a brief idea of what we're going to be covering in about the next hour and a half. First, the welcome. We're doing it right now. We'll then pass to Wikimedia Italia, the co-hosts of this event, who've been really fantastic. Go through some quick logistics and programming notes, and then I'm going to pass to Sibrand for the project pitches at the end. But before we do that, I am going to invite Ferdinando Traversa, the president of Wikimedia Italia, to join me.
Hi everybody, I'm Ferdinando, president of Wikimedia Italy, and we'd like to have a very quick Italian lesson. Are you ready for that? So, as you have seen in your welcome package, you have some stickers, and now we are going to test if you are able to correctly pronounce these words, and then I'm going to explain the meanings.
Don't forget this.
Yes, if you want, we can have a separate lesson on all the gestures because it's quite complicated. So let's start with the first word. So B is going to repeat, and then you all are going to repeat. First word on the stickers package is peculiarity of Milan, tac, which is like a thing you say when you have accomplished something, you know, you want to say, wow, I'm smart, I have done this, very good, because here we talk business, and so on. Tac, okay, great. Second word, it's not a word, it's a phrase. Cista. Cista is a thing that we commonly say all over Italy to say, yeah, this is good, all right, it's okay. So let's try it. Cista.
Cista?
Great, cista. Then another, this is longer. Topissimo. Topissimo.
I feel like there was hand motions involved in this one. Topissimo.
No. Too theatrical. Topissimo. And you say it top. Yeah, it's a great thing. Okay, and I'm sure that every hackathon project you will accomplish today will be topissimo. And then we have, this is another long-time classic, schiscetta. This is more difficult. Schiscetta.
Schiscetta.
Okay, I see that you are starting to understand the pronunciation. So schiscetta is basically the lunchbox. So you have two options when you go to the office. You can go maybe to the restaurant to buy something, and then you can prepare something at home because you are a good cook, so you create your own schiscetta, and it's also quicker. So schiscetta. And then, of course, Milano, which I think you know to say it. So I'm going to give you a quick introduction. So first of all, fellow hackers, I would like to welcome you also on behalf of Wikimedia Italy. And it's a huge pleasure and honor for us to have you here in Milan, which is, I think, Italy's most vibrant and innovative city for the 2026 edition of the Wikimedia Hackathon. So really welcome from Wikimedia Italy. First of all, I would like to thank Wikimedia Italy staff who worked alongside foundation staff, and they did a great job, I think, to ensure that your stay here is as pleasant as possible. So I'm sure that we did everything that we could. And we have also a few surprises for you in store. So you found some of the swag in the package, and we have also some pleasant activities to enjoy Milan and to explore a bit, like the tram tour, which I'm sure will be really interesting. I'd like to highlight that Wikimedia Italy has always cared for software freedom, and we are among the few Wikimedia chapters that use only free software for the day-to-day activities. And Topissimo. Thank you. And that's also why we are so happy to have you here, the gathering of the very people who make everything we do possible. And it's your tireless contributions to the software and the infrastructures we use every day that make our work really possible. So first of all, thank you for everything you have done and you will do in these days. In fact, as an organization, we also maintain some tools ourselves. Most important of those is the Wikiloves Monuments web app that was created first to make the Italian Wikiloves Monuments campaign easier, and now has been expanded to 10 countries, and more countries are to come. So I think this is a good example to show how the movement can cooperate on tools that can solve common challenges and problems and share technologies to achieve greater outcome. Before leaving you to the rest of the opening session, I think I need to share a few key facts about Milan and why Milan is a very good venue for having the International Hackathon of our movement. I'm not from Milan myself. I'm from the other side of the Italian peninsula, from Puglia. But I think that Milan has an incredible ability to blend historical roots and constant innovation. Milan was founded by the Romans and served as the capital of the Western Roman Empire. And it was here that they first signed the first law, the first edict that granted freedom of religion across the whole empire, which was the famous Edict of Milan. Milan's stunning cathedral, the Duomo, which I hope you will have the time to visit in the following days, is the second largest church in Italy and the fourth largest in the world, with the famous Madonnina standing at its top, which is the golden symbol of the town. And a very interesting fact about the Duomo, that after 6 centuries, it is still under construction. It is still unfinished. And I think this is a good metaphor for software as well, which you can never call software finished at the end. It is always a work of continuous improvement, refinement, renovation, and as the Duomo is under constant renovation, also our software is. But Milan is not just about the past. It is the economical, health, and the IT capital of Italy. And of course, no great code is written without great fuel. So between the sessions, I really encourage you to try the local cuisine, and most importantly, I would say, the beloved Italian coffee, which I think that will provide for the right energy for your hacking. So on behalf of Wikimedia Italy staff and volunteers, I would like to wish you a very productive and inspiring hackathon. And we are here for everything you might need for information about the city or everything else. So thank you and enjoy Milano. And topissimo.
Awesome, thank you very much, Ferdinando. And I'll flag once again that all the awesome swag you got, the bag, the charger, the water bottle, that's all compliments of Wikimedia Italia, so they're the ones with the good taste here. All right, so before we get into the important logistics, I thought I would take a second to kind of reflect on the space that we're in. For those of you who've been parts of conversations that have happened over the last few months, you'll know that definitely the internet is changing. A lot of the trends that I think a lot of you foresaw over the last few years are kind of coming to pass right now. Things like page views are declining on Wikipedia, Google referrals are also down, which means that people are no longer accessing the resources that we are creating in the numbers that will ensure that they're being sustained. And so that poses sort of an existential threat to this movement. And so when thinking about this hackathon, what I've realized is that in this room, you really have the kind of technical backbone that enables that reliable knowledge across the entire web in a time where that reliable knowledge is increasingly rare in an age of disinformation, but also increasingly in demand, both by people and the AI systems that are being trained on them. And so looking around the room, I feel incredibly honored to be here with you, people who've devoted, hours and days and years of their lives to the movement. And I think it is increasingly important, the work that you are doing, to ensure that that movement survives moving forward. And so Tied to that, as if you've spoken to me, you know that I will ask you 1,000 questions about the work that you do because I find it very intriguing. If you haven't spoken to me and you want to be asked 1,000 questions, please find me in the next few days. But in the conversations I've had over the last 7 months since I've joined the foundation, I've been asking people, like, why hackathons? Like, some of you have flown 30 hours to be here. Why? And at first I assumed it was because you just really enjoyed writing code. And maybe you enjoy doing it with a room with a lot of other people. But what I realized really quickly is that it's actually not just about the code. That's important. But that is sort of an important side effect. What I've heard from talking to everyone here is that it's about the people. That's why you fly 30 hours. That's why you devote hours and weekends of your lives to being here as opposed to with your friends and family, even though I think you have built friends and family in this room too. It's for the other people. And so what I've realized is that this is really a space where all of you come to connect, to reconnect after life events when you've maybe fallen off a little bit, to learn, to share knowledge, to dig into problems, to brainstorm together. And I think that's incredibly important as we face this kind of new chapter in the internet and in Wikipedia. And so I hope, ignore that I'm knocking things over. I hope that we've been able to create kind of a physical space for you over the next 3 days and brought you together so that you're able to connect with each other, to bond, to brainstorm, to solve these important challenges together. For those of you who've been around for a long time, thank you for being patient with me. But I hope you'll be able to connect with the newcomers. There's a few people in this room who've never been to a hackathon before. Welcome, I'm on the same page. But please feel free to ask those questions, connect with others, make those connections, because I think that is what will create and sustain this movement. And so I think that's why we're all here today. And on a slightly different note, logistics of the next few days. All right, I mentioned at the beginning, but just again, this session is being live streamed. It will be posted to our YouTube channel after the fact. If you do not want that to happen, please avoid this corner of the room. We will have 5 minutes at the end of the project pitches that Sibran will be leading for anyone who wants to speak who does not want to be recorded. The other sessions, the unconference sessions, will not be recorded, but there will be volunteers taking notes. That is very important so that those in the room or are not here this weekend can see what we're talking about. And if you want to interact with other participants, I know you found the Telegram channel because I've seen how active it is. But if you haven't, there's a link here. The Fab board is a great place to do it, and also on Commons. The most critical part of a hackathon is the intranet. If you haven't found the Wi-Fi code, it is directly in front of you on the table. This main hacking internet network name, Lord, I lost all my words right there. That is available in this space and in the breakout rooms on the first floor. If you're anywhere else in the hotel, eating in the lobby, then there's the Wi-Fi Auto Connect network for you. You don't need to register if you're trying to log on to that. Just click access code and enter Wikimedia, all in caps. You'll be able to log in. If you're trying to orient yourself in the space, we're currently on the second floor, floor 2. Which I think in this map looks like a beaver, but I am Canadian, so that's just me. As you exit the room just in front of you, there's elevators. Those go to the hotel rooms if you're staying in this building. If you're trying to access the first floor or the ground floor, just go out to your left as you exit. This is the floor that snacks and breaks will be served on just outside of this room. Whenever break time happens, you'll find it there. The gender-neutral restrooms will be to your right as you exit here on this floor. And this floor, this room will be open from 7 a.m. every day until 2 a.m. for hacking. One floor below here, floor 1, is where you will find the breakout rooms and also all the food, so really critical. If you're staying in this hotel, the breakfast room is there. If you're not, lunch and dinner will be served in that same room as well at the times listed here. Space 4, which is kind of just under us here, is going to be unconference in the morning and then hacking in the afternoon. Space 5, the middle breakout room, will be unconference all day and then social events in the evening. Check the program. Wikimedia Italia has some cool ones. And then space 6, which will be this corner of the first floor, is the quiet room. And on that note, I'm going to pass to the lovely Karen, who's going to cover program.
I should not. Yeah. Okay. I was told not to walk because I was gonna mess up the mic, so I'm just gonna stay here. Hi everyone. It's so good to see you once again this year. I'm seeing a lot of old and new faces. I am very happy to be with you another year in the hackathon. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the program. So this is a QR. Will take you to the Media Wiki page where you can find all the activities we have today. As Bill already told you, this is the main hacking space. So we're gonna be working here. And then you have your unconference sessions. And if you wanna check them out, there's like pretty cool unconference sessions that if you wanna join, those will be held downstairs. Something important, of course, or group photo, very important things. Make sure to wear your t-shirt tomorrow, Saturday. We're gonna take the group photo 12 p.m. right outside of the hotel entrance. Third thing, so the activity on Sunday, we're gonna have shuttles to downtown. You'll be able to hang out with your friends, go to dinner, visit other things. We're gonna be departing at 5:30 p.m. from the hotel. So you're gonna be seeing really big buses that will take you. Don't worry, we're gonna be around. We're gonna chaperone you for a bit, and then we'll be off. And we're gonna be returning 10 p.m. from Piazza Fontana. 10 p.m. the buses leave. So be there or don't be there. The buses will leave you at 10 p.m. Okay. Volunteering. Thank you, first of all, to all of our volunteer coordinators. I'm gonna be your volunteer coordinator for help desk and logistics. You're gonna find me on the help desk. If you don't see me at the help desk, that means I'm coming back in 5 minutes. I'll probably just went and resolve something. But I'm gonna be your person for that. Brian, if you could raise your hand, is gonna be your mentoring coordinator. So if there's help, if you need help, if you need to find someone, you can ask Brian and he will point you to the right direction. You can also check out the participants list, but if you're in need, go to Brian. Session coordination, Sylvia. Where's Sylvia? Oh, there she is. All right, Sylvia's our session coordinator. She's gonna be in charge of handling the unconference sessions downstairs along with a group of amazing volunteers. And then we have Casey for photography. Casey, can you raise your hand? There he is as well. For photos of the event, tags have been created on Commons, so if you wanna start uploading pictures as well, you're free to do so. We have Sam Wilson for event blogging. Where's Sam? Yes, there he is. Amazing. Okay, and then we have Nathan and Joe for trust and safety. So if you have any trust and safety, they will be speaking a little bit right now, but if you have any issues, please let them know. And then we have note taking. We have Hallie over there. So yeah, they're gonna be working on the session. So if you're gonna miss a session, no worries. We'll have note takers there and things will be properly documented. Okay, for support, if you need help, come to the help desk, of course. We're gonna be there to assist you. Someone from the travel team is probably gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. We are also gonna be having some volunteers over at the help desk. If you need anything related to health, if you need something for a headache, if you need a COVID mask, if you need a COVID test, you can find them at the help desk. So please let us know and we will provide it to you. If you got a bug in your code or have technical questions, you can go to the Telegram group. Everyone is that's what I love about the hackathon. Everyone, there's always someone willing to help, and I love that. You can also find someone in the participants list, like I said. And if you're looking for a sugar boost or some stickers, we have a table on the back over there where you can find stickers. I am also your baby globe sticker dealer. So if you want some of that, please let me know. We also have some candy on the table. If you have candy and haven't had a chance to put it on the table, please do so because we are all gonna need sugar eventually. Amazing. Okay, I'll give it over to Joe from Trust and Safety.
Hello, my name is Joe Sutherland. My pronouns are he, him. I am helping out with Trust and Safety at this event, along with Nathan, who's in the back there. He's got his hand up with the very stylish neon yellow things we've got. I wanted to start with the photo policy, very important for a lot of folks. We have 3 colors of lanyard. Black and white lanyards are okay with photographs, and red lanyards are not okay with photographs. Please try your very best to not get anybody with a red lanyard in your photograph. If you do, please delete it immediately or on request, and don't upload it to the Wikimedia Commons. If you can't see a lanyard, then ask their permission before you can take a photograph of them and direct them to the help desk so that they can grab a lanyard themselves. We actually ran out of white and black lanyards, so some people have red lanyards but don't. But it's just assume red is bad until we get those sorted out. Also, don't take photos of people in embarrassing situations, mid-yawn, while they're eating. Just sort of, if it looks sort of unflattering, perhaps don't upload that photograph. This is a public space. This is the hotel is an active hotel, obviously. We have the whole of the 2nd floor, I believe, and then the 1st floor is actually shared with hotel guests as well. We have the rooms, but not the sort of those interstitial areas will have members of the public in there. However, we have a couple of security guards around who will be sort of checking for lanyards. So if you see sort of folks that look like security guards, they probably are security guards. They're just making sure that the rooms are only used by members of our people in attendance who have these lanyards. And the obvious thing of you all have very valuable equipment with you. Please don't leave it lying around. Keep an eye on it. Just try and sort of exercise sort of general security common sense, I would say. Basic device safety. You are going to all be familiar with all of these sort of tips around device safety, but I will just leave the slide up while I talk about it. Again, you will all know a lot more about this than I do. This device safety is the more technical aspect of it is kind of beyond me, but just to exercise sort of security and safety around your devices and make sure they're protected, up to date, and you're not connecting to networks without the proper precautions. Also, most importantly, this event is under the Universal Code of Conduct. You can scan this QR code or go to that URL to read the full code. You all agreed to it, I believe, on arrival or when you signed up. If you have concerns that somebody might be violating the Universal Code of Conduct, come see someone with one of these lanyards on. I'll show you a picture of the lanyards if you can't see them up here, but they're like these fluorescent yellow ones. Or just go straight to the help desk and we can help you take a report in confidence and anonymously if necessary. You can also speak to event organizers about the policy in general at any time through the help desk. Again, yep, friendly space policy also applies, as does the technical code of conduct, all of which are available at this URL or through this QR code. I'll leave it there just in case people want to scan it. Otherwise, it's on the wiki page for the event. Here we go. Look at this fantastic hand model here. TNS staff will have the yellow armband on, this very fashionable fluorescent yellow armband. Organizing team members will also be wearing white event shirts, which you saw B and Karen wearing, modeling very nicely. If you want to report something to Trust and Safety privately and you can't see one of us to take a private report, feel free to message us on Telegram. We have a dedicated account that you can send a private DM to, and that will go to myself and Nathan. And one of us can follow up with your report. We can take you to a sort of private space to take a report if necessary, and we can do that through the Telegram anonymously. And now I will pass it to Sibrant for project pitches.
Thank you. Hi everyone. I'm so happy that we're here all together. Yeah, who's here for the first time at the International Hackathon? Welcome everyone, that is fantastic. So, especially for you, because I think everyone else knows what's gonna happen now. You're gonna have about 30 seconds to come up here and no slides, no screen sharing, no nothing, just you. Tell us who you are, please, what you're planning to do, what are you looking for, what do you have to give, so that we can know you better, and that you can find the capacities and skills that you would like to see and share and learn during the coming days. We have a bit of a limited infrastructure situation here. We're tied to a wire. So I would like to ask you to all clearly speak into the microphone so that the live stream can hear you and that everyone else here can hear you. Once you're done, you will place the microphone back on the stand, and then the next person will come. You will come on the stage from there, and you will walk off from there also, because there's like wires and stuff here, and if you walk across the podium, then you'll cross the live stream. So ideally, things will go right. If you take more than 30 seconds for your introduction, we will clap you off the stage, right? So we'll just start clapping as an encouragement for you to stop talking. Well, what else? Yes, so I am Sibrand Mazeland. I'm a long-time technical volunteer. I've been involved in Wikimedia project since 2004, as a technical contributor since 2006. I think I've attended all international hackathons since 2008. And I'm an old fart now, so I get to do this kind of beautiful stuff. I'd like to ask everyone who would like to do the project pitch to start lining up. Don't make the line too long. We have more than enough time. I see that another old fart is coming on stage. So let's give this a go. Enjoy.
Hi everyone, I'm James Forrester. I've been around for a little bit of a while. I want to work on anything you want to work on. I am here to help you with ESLint, with PHP Unit, with anything at all. I've deployed almost all of the code in production and broken it, and if it works, that's because of you, and if it's broken, it's because of me. Come to me and I will break your code for you too. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Count, and I have created a tool called Spam Check to find links to any kind of domain. And I want to improve that with quite a bit of more functionality. It is on GitLab, so anyone can help if they want to. I don't really need support, but if anyone needs support with ToolForge or replica database or anything, can come and find me. I'm on Discord as Count on most Wikimedia Discord servers, yeah, or just find me and talk to me.
This way, please. Yes, on the stage, right?
Hello, my username is Hoggy456, or Hogyu, can also say Hogyu, and I want to work on a Sparkle query generator, including sources and qualifiers, as I think it's at the moment a bit difficult. I'm looking for people who have experience with writing such Sparkle queries, who have done it on their own, so I can get some examples and then try how it's possible to generate it.
Hello, I'm Kevin Piravi, aka user Superhamster. One of the tools I co-maintain is called Sight Unseen. It's a tool for Wikipedia that injects icons into citations to denote the nature or reliability of sources. We pull data from perennial sources, various wiki project reliability lists, and then also maintain our own lists of like, what's a newspaper, what's a government-controlled source, etc. In addition to actually the script itself, we can always use help with compiling these source lists, which is an easy kind of soft type of project if anyone's interested, as well as translations. We're international, working on pretty much all the different various language Wikipedias, so thank you.
Hi, my name is Jenny Lee. I'm one of the co-founders of Wiki Portraits, of which at this point more than one out of every 100 page views on Wikipedia has one of our photos. And we are so tired and we need so many tools because most of the people who are coming are not in the Wikiverse. So if you like photos and you think there's a future in photos, we need like things to sort photos, things to like help onboard people, things to create Wikidata. So, and I also do stuff with WikiCred, which is the sight unseen stuff. So anyway, thank you.
Hello, I'm Sadeep. I work with the Wikimedia Foundation, but here I'm planning to work on a sort of a personal project. So Sylvia and I were talking about the possibility of creating a language learning app using Wikidata and Wiktionary, and the fact that what are the languages someone knows already. So based on shared vocabulary, building this and kind of taking it from there. So hoping to see you in this first session, first on conference right after this. Thank you.
Hi, my name is The DJ. Some of you may know me from English Wikipedia or Fabricator. I'll be planning to work a little bit on some multimedia stuff this hackathon. Probably untangling the media handler class. That's my goal. That's really high goal. But if you need anything regarding to media stuff or also topics like accessibility, JavaScript, English Wikipedia knowledge, I'm here for you as well. So come see me.
Hey everyone, my name is Matheus Santos. I'm a product manager at the Wikimedia Foundation, and I'm here with my team. I'm sharing a conference session with Subu and Team Starling on cross-wiki code collaboration, and we are experimenting with Lua modules sharing through GitLab. So I hope you can also hack with us and be present on the conference.
Hi everyone, I'm Victoria, username VRIA. I started my journey as an intern at Wikimedia. Now I work as a contractor. I'm working on a simplifying banner creation. It's like a visual editor. And this weekend I plan to incorporate Commons to make adding images to banners easier. So if you want to work on a client-side project that uses Vue, Codex, TypeScript, you can come to me. Thank you.
Hello, I am Gopa from India. So in this hackathon, I'm planning to work on the tool called Wise to enable the semantic search of media files in the Wikimedia Commons. So thank you.
Hello, I'm Bernard. My username is Krabina. I'm part of the MediaWiki stakeholders group. We try to advocate the usage of MediaWiki. There are around 60,000 instances out there sharing knowledge. Today at 4, I have a session about NeoWiki, which is a new approach that we are going to build inside of an EU-funded project. So if you're interested, the next thing between Semantic MediaWiki and Wikibase is going to be, so if you're interested in that, and we are co-organizing the MediaWiki Users and Developers Conference. Next one is going to be on November 11 in Ljubljana, Slovenia.
Hello, I am Anton, user Tohalong from Ukraine. I am Vice President of Wikimedia Ukraine and also a technical contributor to Ukrainian Wikipedia and other wiki projects. So, what I am interested in, bots, scripts, complex templates, geographical data, tools for article and photo contests, translations, automated contributions to Wikidata. I am also interested in but not good at AI and wiki functions. And also, if you like board games, you can also come to me.
Hi everyone, I'm Eugene, and this is my first in-person hackathon after 10 years of contribution. And I'm a little bit concerned about our new technical contributor babies. So I'll be talking to almost everyone here about the onboarding process. So I'm looking at what is good and which resource is better for newcomers, and I'm putting all that together. That's the work I'll be doing. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. My name is Eric Gardner. I'm part of the reader growth team at the foundation, and I'm interested in making prototypes for experiences for more casual users, browsing, kind of finding things serendipitously in content, exploring imagery as well. Also, I was one of the developers of Codex at the foundation, so if anyone is working in Vue or Codex on their projects and wants some help with that, happy to help out as well. And finally, I've been playing around with some like vector embeddings of wiki content for semantic search style experiences, and I'd be interested in using that to support recommendations, serendipitous discovery of content, and that sort of thing. Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm Nicholas Monge, and it's also my first time at Wikimedia. Yeah, I work with Wikimedia Deutschland on the integrations team, and I'm mostly interested in connecting with editors. We're working to declutter the recent changes page, and we want to understand what is relevant to you. So if you have any information around that, feel free to find me. And I'm also looking forward to other cool tech around. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, hi everybody. I'm Jonathan. Okay. Whoops. Yeah. All good. So I want to make flame graphs, but for parser frames. Some people might be familiar with Examer, which lets you make flame graphs for PHP stack frames, and I want to do something like that for the stack of templates. And I think that's going to be really useful. And also, if you're involved at all in trying to combat LLM scrapers on any sort of Wikimedia infrastructure, please come talk to me. That's kind of the main reason I'm here, is talking to people about solving that problem. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Isabelle Urbain-Palatin. I'm going to be working on a REPL/interactive shell for Wikitext based on Parsoid and Parse.php. It's going to be fun.
Hi, I'm Fish. This is Mel. We're working for Wikimedia Deutschland in the technical wishes team. And on this hackathon, we want to look at our Cypress tests. So these are end-to-end tests, and compare them to the Selenium test framework, like how they perform, performance-wise. Also, we have been working on this feature sub-referencing a lot in Visual Editor and the site extension and the site parts of it. If you have questions to that, are excited about it, just come to us, talk to us. We're happy to hear what you have to say. See you.
Hello, I'm Markus Glaser, developer of BlueSpice, a MediaWiki enterprise distribution, and also a member of MediaWiki stakeholders group as Bernhard Grabiner. In this session, I would like to explore the use of AI technologies to help unexperienced users write templates in a good way. So I'm trying to explore if that is possible, and anyone who wants to join me is very welcome. Thank you.
Kia ora koutou, my name's Brody, or user Dactylantha. I am a GLAM professional, and one thing I've noticed is a lot of tools break, but technical contributors don't always know about it. And GLAM professionals are quite scared of Fabricator, so I want to work on a tool that allows for a form that will create Fabricator tickets, and then also have a board where people can track bug and feature request resolution. And then also I wanted to work on a commons category auditor for institutions that might have different metadata quality and templates in the images uploaded, and also a PDF table to wiki text tool if anyone's interested in that. Thank you.
Hey there, I'm Hallie. I am the product manager for MediaWiki Interfaces, and I'm here to talk to you guys about APIs. So if you have any thoughts about, how you might want to see structured data come back from the Action API so that you actually know what you're going to get in a response before you execute a call, come talk to me. If you have thoughts about new contributors and how, we might improve the API landscape to better support them and make our APIs more approachable, come talk to me. Similarly, if you have questions about rate limiting, or if you're building anything that's going to have photos or article content off wiki and you might need attribution, come talk to me. So yeah, I am having 2 sessions. I invite all of you and really look forward to these conversations.
Hello, my name is Munir. My username is ID Vegas. My main project is preparing a Moroccan Arabic Lexeme dataset to be imported into Wikidata. So I started this project in the Netherlands Hackathon in March, and we're trying to, before the Hackathon in March, there were only 4 Lexemes in Moroccan Arabic, so we're trying to get this to 5,000. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jorge from Uruguay. I work on Paulina, a Wikidata-powered web tool to discover cultural heritage, authors' works, and the public domain. And during the hackathon, we are going to improve the search experience, adding statistics, visualizations, filters, etc. So if you like to contribute to it, Paulina won a Coolest Tool Award in 2025, so it's a cool tool to contribute to. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Lukas Werkmeister. I do some stuff with Wikidata, Sparkle, also Toolforge. If you want to do that, come to me. I have too many project ideas, but one thing is changing the way that the CLDR extension loads language names. I want to do that with messages, so I want to talk to people who know how to check the performance of that in production, that doesn't get worse. And another project idea is to let the Action API take requests using the new HTTP query method, which is like a GET request, but it can have a body, so you can send more parameters without getting into length limits. And there's a secret third idea, but I don't have time for that, so talk to me about that. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Nacho, username Nakaru. I'm an interface administrator on the Spanish Wikipedia. Many years ago, I made a fork of Twinkle, the gadget on the English Wikipedia, which is called Twinkle Lite, and adapted it to the Spanish Wikipedia. It's not Lite anymore, and it doesn't look anything like the original Twinkle. But I'll be making a module so that users can more easily ask for their articles to be restored. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Josephine, aka Michelle Chan, and I'll be working on a multi-platform version of the Commons app. So the other maintainers and I, we got together and we sort of thought, wouldn't it be nice if we had a version of the Commons app that could be used by iPhone users as well? And if, we only had one code base that we could maintain for both Android and iOS. So that's a dream that's a long way away, but every app starts as a prototype. So yeah, we're looking for just about anyone. Designers, UI people, developers will be working on GitHub using Kotlin multi-platform. So just, yeah, come talk to us. Thank you very much.
Good morning. My name is Hai, username Husky. I'm going to build a Wikidata-powered static site builder. I'm also hosting a workshop on how we need to deal with AI as a community of developers, which is going to be at 12 today in room 4, so join me if you want. And also I brought gluten-free stroopwafels from the Netherlands, so if you like those, get them at the table while they're still here. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jan Einali from Wikimedia Sverige. I'm with the Commons DB project,
have two tasks. One is I'm going to try to simplify the upload process for images based on external data, right? Statements, so license templates. And the second thing I want help with from you is, if you have ever thought, oh, if I could find two similar images on Commons, I would do this cool thing. Come tell me what this cool thing is.
Hi, my name is Antoine. I'm an ML engineer, so I'm looking for a project that use NLP, natural language processing. I have a project in my mind that uses Wikidata 5M dataset, and I'll be interested into discussing it with anyone who is interested in NLP or machine learning. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am user Chinmay Mishra. I am proposing an improvement to the wiki source context tool. Today, the contributors often see a switch between the scanned pages and their contributions and transcriptions. My idea is to bring the context together, which might lead the newcomers to contribute more intuitively and efficiently, and also to add a gamification light to it so that it will feel more visually attractive for the contributors to see what they're contributing and how they can possibly continue that next. Also, I would like to 10 seconds to another pitch, which is the first task of the hackathon board. And I'm happy to amplify another great initiative, this one, which is by Ranjit and Jinoy. 30 seconds? Yes. Oh, okay. 30 seconds. So please. Yeah. Okay.
Hello everyone, my name is Subbu and I work at the Wikimedia Foundation. I just want to offer myself as a resource for anybody wanting to work on Wikitext related things or want to get into Parsoid. I've also pitched a session afternoon, there'll be a table if somebody wants to dive into Parsoid. Thank you. Oh, good.
Hi, I'm Sylvain. I'm here to talk about two topics, so I'll make it brief. First one, with Harmonia Amanda over there, we're working on books on Wikidata. We want to create one or more tools to clean up items about books, in particular split properly between literary works and edition. If you want to improve how books are treated on Wikidata, please join us. And secondly, I'm with Emmanuel and Leah, and I will let Leah talk so we don't exceed 30 seconds.
Hi, so I'm Leah, and I'm here with Emanuele and Ash, who are part of the organizing team of the Wikimania Hackathon. And we have a lot of exciting new developments and formats that we want to bring to you this year, including the team challenges that are challenges to work in team, both tech and non-tech people, very diverse crowd that will start ahead of the event.
Yes, and if you need more information, please come to us and we'll be happy to tell you more and hear your feedback and any ideas you might have. Thank you. Since I'm here. And by the way, I'm Emanuele Nick Daimona. I have no plans on what to work on. Code quality tools, fun, code sniffer, PHP unit. If you need help, I'm here for you. Just don't ask me about your Selenium tests. I can do nothing about those. I'm a software engineer, not a magician. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Daniele, username Dani1. Sorry. I will be working on a tool to easily export geographic data from Wikidata in modern geographic data formats without having to pass through the already overburdened query service or having to manage enormous data dumps. If you want to help or just interested, you can find the task in the workboard.
Oops. Just a few formalities to everyone who's still to speak. The agreement is 30 seconds. Please stick to the 30 seconds. You come on stage from that way, you go off stage from that way. Let's keep things safe and let's stay on schedule. Thanks.
Hello, good morning. I'm Srihari Daxarwar. I maintain a tool I call Curator. It's used to transfer Creative Commons licensed, crowdsourced street level photography to Commons. I plan to extend with more filters and improving upload process as part of this hackathon. Please feel free to reach out to me at Daxarwar on Telegram and Commons. Have fun.
Hi everyone, I'm Dipesha Burse. I'm a developer advocate at Wikimedia Deutschland.
Hello, I'm user Olea, but you can call me Ismail. We have a workflow for importing pristine old ontologies into Wikibase, and we are going to make a proof of concept of importing properties range and domain automatically using the quality constraints feature. Also, we are part of a digital humanities work group for Wikibase, for GLAM, etc. If you are interested in these things, please reach us. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Okay. I don't think so you had breakfast. Okay. So, myself, Agamya, and I know you had a long list of projects, so I'll try my best to get your attention. So how many of you know that anyone can edit Wikipedia? Okay, yeah, that's a question that everyone knows. But a problem that is happening is that a new person tries to edit Wikipedia. You need to just 10 more seconds. Yeah, you need to know, Lord, if you violate the policies.
Put it on the Etherpad. Sorry.
Hi, I'm Vera de Kok, username 1veertje. I've been coming to the hackathon since 2013. And I've been doing wiki portraits on my own for about as long. And for that, I've made the Orator matcher in 2018, and it has bugs that need fixing. It's a tool that lets you input a list of names, and then it gives you a match to living people in Wikidata so that you can prepare for an event where you might take photos of people that don't yet have a picture on Wikipedia.
Hello, I'm Effie. I'm an encyclopedia reliability engineer at the Foundation, and I like giving talks about how infrastructure works, hoping to help folks understand what's behind the curtain, but also understand how their work fits in the bigger picture. So tomorrow I'll be giving a talk at 11 on space 4 called 50 Shades of Caching and how LLMs paint it black. And apart from that, please come. Apart from that, I'm working on the Square One dashboards, which are dashboards for human beings to understand if the site is up in a simple manner for everyone. And please find me for anything infrastructure. I can explain it simply. Done?
Hi there, I'm Miha from Poland, and Wikimedia since 2004 and your latest Board of Trustees member, so I'm here to listen to you, to your needs and what you need to do, the great things. In real life, I'm a quant manager, developer in finance, doing data warehousing and software, so I might understand what you're talking about to me. And since I have time, my hot take moved the references from the Wikipedia to Wikidata's items now. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Carla, user Soyla Carly. I have two visualizations tools, one that pulls data from Wikidata and shows you environmental conflicts, and another one that shows you monthly editors things that pulls data from a privacy differential dataset from the Wikimedia Foundation. And both need more visualization things and better efficiency with translations. So if you know something like that and you need some projects, come find me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I am user Monax. I mostly work at Ukrainian Wikipedia. I'm a newcomer and I dabble in scripting. My goal for the conference is to develop a tool for a simple mass reviewing using flagged refs extension. I also plan to update some legacy scripts on my own wiki. Thanks everyone.
Hey everyone. Wow. I'm Valdir from Portugal. I'm going to work on a tool that I announced in the hackathon 2 years ago. Hopefully this is the time. It's for an interface for categorizing files in Wikimedia Commons. So putting images in intersections of categories by selecting kind of tag-like buttons. So hopefully that's what I'll have to present. And also please write down your projects on the Etherpad. It's very challenging to hear everyone, so write yourselves, help others write down what is being said here. So thanks.
Hello everyone, my name is Joaquim Santos. I come from Portugal. I'm interested in reusing data from Wikidata mostly, but also crossing with other platforms. A couple years ago I developed this expeditia.info that gathers information about research expeditions, getting specimens also from GBIF, and my goal for these days is to redo this platform, but I have heard so many wonderful projects that I might change my mind. Very happy to be here. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Daan from the Netherlands, username DaanVR, and I'm actually doing a session later at 2 today, 2 o'clock, and it's about how we can use the upload stash to improve the Commons upload process. It's like a waiting room for files, but it could help us make the upload process more modular, where one tool can do the first part of the upload, then another tool can help improve the metadata, and another one can help do the publishing. So please talk to me if you do Commons uploading.
Hi everyone, I'm Marina. I'm an engineer with the apps team at the foundation, and I'll be working on connecting the trending API to the iOS app to do some content surfacing for readers. So if you're interested on that, come talk to me.
Hello everyone, my name is Neo, aka Tnioti. I am an IT student and since recently board member of Wikimedia Belgium. I will be porting HeroWiki from the Basque Wikipedia. If you know Basque or know anything about global gadgets, please contact me. I will be using my sign here. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Amir or Lads Group. I work at the Wikimedia Foundation as SRE, so they keeping the site up, trying our best. I do a lot of random things, multimedia and databases. If you want to talk about those, like you have ideas, you can come and talk to me. But generally speaking, if you have any ideas or you want to work on, you don't know what to work on, you can come and talk to me. And either I can help you or I find someone who can help you. And that's it. Yeah, goodbye. YubiKeys. If you want free YubiKeys, come to me.
Hi, I'm Clem. I'm a WMFSRE, that's slightly ranty engineer. Come talk to me about MediaWiki and Kubernetes, our API gateways, stuff like that in production. Thanks.
Hello, I'm Andre, and I'm happy to talk about Fabricator, technical community metrics, and sometimes also like pointing to other people who might be able to help you. Thanks.
Hi, I'm David from the Wikimedia Foundation editing team. I mostly work on Visual Editor. I would like to help you with that if you have any horrible complaints about it. If you also have ideas for editing suggestions we can show to users, come talk to me about that. I can show you our new systems for that.
Hey everyone, I am Shreya and I'm the board member of Wikipedia and Education User Group. I want to briefly tell you about the EduWiki Hub, where we support collaboration, knowledge sharing, and culture and capacity building. We also have a mentor-mentee program, and we are looking for mentors and mentees, and we connect them based on their skills and requirement. So if you're open for that, please reach out to me. And also, I also have a club, so I need mentors for that as well. So I see a lot of mentors here, so would be happy to connect. Thank you.
Hello, we are from Wikimedia Deutschland on the Wikibase reuse team. My name is Kim.
Hi, I'm Alicia.
Hello, and I'm Silvan. 3 years ago, colleagues of our team have been on this stage for the hackathon to propose the Wikibase REST API as a new API. This year, we are here to propose and introduce yet another new API, which is the Wikibase GraphQL API. If you're interested about that, come to the proposed session. I don't know when it will happen, but that's what we've been working on in the last year.
And sorry, I'm the UX person on the team, so I'm also happy to help with that if anybody needs. And we just want to talk about any Wikidata reuse. We're responsible for all of those different access methods. Yep. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rohan. I am working on the Wikidata watch list to filter out vandalism, translate edits, and avoid endless scrolling. So if you're someone who regularly uses or monitors the watch list, so please help me out. And also I'm looking to join new projects, particularly into user script tools and gadgets. Yeah, thank you.
Hi, I'm Rain. I am a Foundation SRE as well, so Snark Reliability Engineer. I am going to be working on some of the tools that we use to make things work. And I need a UX person or a JavaScript person. That would be awesome. Also, if you have any SRE requiring questions, I don't bite, or only with consent. And if you want to know whether this room needs a window opened, the answer is yes. But also, if you have an Android smartwatch, come talk to me too, because I have an app for that.
Hello, I'm Philippe. I'm from Wikimedia Deutschland, and I worked on the vector database for Wikidata for semantic search and Wikidata MCP to connect LLMs to Wikidata. So if you want to test those out, do you have any feedback, please reach out to me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is André. I'm from Portugal and I'm also known as Alchemista. I will be working on my PHWikibot scripts and adapt some of them to ToolForge. So if you need any help on those categories. I also will be working hopefully on a project that I've started last year, which is a tool to monitor the GLAM institutions uploads to Wikidata. One final idea is I also like to talk about AI, so please reach me.
Hello, this is Suyash Dwivedi from India. First time at Hackathon. Created one small group of wikis lazy coders, basically for small tools, web-based and API-based, which can literally solve problems especially for the newcomers who are not much into the technical space. I'm also vice chair at Commons Photographers User Group. I am so excited to listen lots of projects around the Commons, and vice chair at Affiliations Committee as well. So one of the biggest challenges being as an organizer of Wiki X campaigns, just a second. I need someone to work on MP4 to WebM. Thank you.
Hello everyone, it's Neslihan and username is Flanos, and my project is gonna be in a Wikipedia page. There are information coming from other projects all the time, but you have to look for them. The project is putting a mind map like visualization to every Wikipedia article so that sister projects will be more visible. And also you can come to me if you are interested to talk about entity usages.
Hello, my name is David. On IRC, I'm Karan Drog. I'm a research software engineer in annotation, retrieval, and general analysis of very large data sets in images. That's computer vision, so that mainly means AI these days. So I'm working on a software called WISE for searching, well, the Wikimedia data, a lot of it, and I'll be integrating it into into Wikimedia infrastructure. So yeah, come and join me.
Hi everyone, so my username is SuperNabla. I'm a member of the Indic Media Wiki developers user group, even if I don't have Indian heritage. And so it's my first time here. I have some ideas. So one of them will be a semantic search tool for images. Another one is a semantic tool for code search, which I already deployed and would like to integrate it with Translate Wiki. And then we have an idea for a translate tagger tool and other things. So let's get in touch. Thank you.
Hello? There is no time. If you have a maximum effort, minimum result project, please report to me. We have a showcase in Sunday. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Shada from India. This is actually my first international travel and my first in-person event of Wikimedia Foundation. So I'm a bit nervous and excited both at the same time. So I'm working on improving ISC printer board, which helps convert Wikipedia articles into clean, printable format. Right now, many pages don't render well for offline reading or printing, especially for educational use. So my goal is to improve formatting, better handle complex templates, and make the output more consistent. This can help really students and offline readers, especially in regions with low internet access. Thank you.
Hello, I am Aryan. I'm from VMD. I work on the Wiki data team. We've been building mobile editing for the last year, and I want to know what you think. So if you edit on Wikidata, if you want to edit on mobile, if you just want to edit on Wikidata, come see me. If you just have general Wikidata chats, I'll be around.
Hi, I'm Grace, or eCarg. I'm on the abstract team working on wiki functions in Abstract Wikipedia, which we launched about a month ago. And while doing team chores, where we alternate going through Logstash and looking for errors on a daily basis, I got to be interested in building a script that queries logs on a scheduled basis and sends a digest to, say, a Slack channel. Yep.
Hi, I'm Martin Runyard, Wikimedia Deutschland, first hackathon, and I'll be hacking on some user scripts for Fabricator because I don't like the interface, and I'll be talking to Andre later. And I'm the EM for the Wikibase Cloud team, so if you have questions about Wikibase Cloud, come see us.
Buongiorno, my name is Yolanda. I would like to show you a tool that is called Wikipedia Panorama. It allows to visualize a set of Wikipedia articles and topics of Wikipedia articles. We are developing it with my university and Wiki Education, and it's going to be one of the dashboard of Wiki Education, like the event dashboard. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Bill McMurray, user WBM1058. I want to work on bug fixing in MediaWiki Core. I submitted my first core update quite some time ago from my Windows system, and I'm here with my newer Linux system and want help getting set up so that I can do my second MediaWiki Core update from Linux. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Tom. I'm from Wikimedia Germany. I haven't got a particular project in mind. I'm kind of here to help out with maybe Wikidata, Wikibase stuff. Particularly interested in people who want to make Wikidata tools better or work on other Wikibases. Also, I'm on the Wikibase Cloud team. Come find me if you need a temporary Wikibase for development, like ephemeral Wikibases, this kind of thing. And I also know quite a lot of people, so if you would like to be connected to somebody or don't know who to find, please come find me. Thanks.
Hi, my name's Derek, and
Amin.
Samin. We're both designers at the foundation. I also help maintain Codex, and so we're going to be posted up maybe in here. We'll also float around, but if anybody has any design questions or needs or wants some design support, yeah, come see the two designer-looking fellows. Anything else?
See you later.
Hi, my name's Evan. I like working on projects that integrate Wikimedia Foundation data and content into the social web and the Fediverse. So I'm going to be working on a project to bring Wikidata's huge number of movies in the big database to the social web, letting people check in and review movies. And if you have any questions about social web or Fediverse stuff, feel free to ask me.
All right, we're going to close the live stream now and then finish off with the project pitches. So I'm just going to wait for a nod from, we're good. Okay, the live stream has turned off and I'm going to pass it back to Sivan.